Hi everyone, we are back and today we are going to be unboxing the Miele Triflex HX2 Cat and Dog. It says it's their most powerful vacuum cleaner. It doesn't say if that's cordless or upright. It includes the compact electro brush. It has a digital efficiency motor, 99.99% HEPA filtration, replaceable battery, 60 minutes runtime, and 125 square meter, or around 1,350 square feet of cleaning. Powerful electro brush with smart floor detection for highest efficiency with bright light headlights. Has a Varta battery, HEPA lifetime filter, electro brush, digital motor, 3-in-1 design, brilliant light. It's made in Germany. Now that cleaning performance is compared to the Complete C3 with the Turbo Brush STB305, dust removal from carpet and hard floor with crevice. So they're comparing it to a canister with a turbo brush. That doesn't really make much sense because obviously a vacuum with a turbo brush isn't going to perform well with carpet. Turbo brushes just don't compare nearly with vacuums with electric brush rolls. So let's spin this around and open it up and check it out. All right. Instruction guide. It's glued. Goodness, literally glued to the cardboard. It's a little annoying. All right, so we got the instructions. I'm guessing it's a charger. Yeah, that's the charger. Come on now. It's a little hard to do this with one hand. This is a pretty basic charger, I will say. Charger's not made in Germany. It's only 30 watts. That's fine. It's about how fast Dyson's charge. We'd have to see. It doesn't say who actually makes this charger. Because I swear I have something else with a charger that's exactly this shape. JET, that's who makes it, I'm guessing. No idea where they're from. We have this, which I'm guessing is the dirt bin. No, I don't know what this is. It's like some piece of plastic. I can't tell. Oh, this must be the wall mount. Yeah, that's what that is. I had no idea at first. This looks like... hard to get this on camera. Let me adjust this down. I'm bracing this against my leg for a more stable shot. This is the handle. You see the connections for the power. Move the junk out of the way. Have this bracket. Crevice tool. It's a little basic, but it's a crevice tool. This is the brush. These look like the same accessories you get with the upright. It does come with this really nice upholstery tool. Oh, I like this a lot. It's like rubberized hair catchers. Now, let's pull out this and see the actual floor nozzle. Goodness gracious. Come on. Again, this is hard to do with one hand. This is a little bit of a basic brush roll. I mean, these bristles are very soft. I honestly expected a much bigger power head. It's hard to tell in the photos. But this is a very small power brush. It does have it does have this gasket. It is electric, of course. It doesn't say 35 watts. That's really not that powerful. The V15, even the V10 are 100 watts, so that's almost 3 times the power. We'll have to see how well that works on carpet. This wand is nice, though. It is all plastic. I was expecting aluminum. It's very lightweight, which is good. It's very large diameter, though. And I like that, so it won't clog. I had some cordless vacuums where the openings are like this, and they clog. Like if you suck up anything that's bigger than Cheerio. There's the mini motorized tool I was looking for. They call it the compact electro brush or whatever. I can't even remember what they call it. I'm calling it the mini motorized tool because that's what like most other brands call it. Now this brush, the bristles on this are the same stiffness as on the floor brush. It's a little odd. 30 watts, so this is actually pretty powerful for a mini electro brush. This has only 5 watts less than the main floor brush. This needs more like 60 to 80 watts, I'd say. That just doesn't seem like enough power. We'll see how it works, I have no idea. But this is the battery. Here's our battery right here. Just wondering where that was. Let's see how many watt hours and that kind of thing this battery is. It's a little small. See how much power is actually in this, because it could have some very dense cells. I don't know. 2.5 amp hours, 66 watt hours. Made in Romania by Varta Technology. Interesting. That's nice. Seems like a decent battery. 66 watt hours isn't too bad. I've seen vacuums with smaller batteries. It's about the size of the V10. It's actually, I'm pretty sure it's exactly the size of the V10. Now let's check out the actual vacuum. So here's the actual vacuum. 272 watts plus 50. I'm guessing the plus 50 means accessories. So it can take up to a 50 watt accessory. Why that's not 50 watts? No idea. This is a filter cleaning thing, I would be guessing. Now, how to remove the bin, I don't know that either. Give me a second to figure it out. I'm going to pause the video. All right, so I got the bin off. It is terribly difficult. So I'm going to show you how to empty this. There's no button. You actually just pull like that. See, there's no latch. There's no button anywhere. It just friction fits in. I mean, it's pretty tight, but like I have to grab it and get my hands next to the dirt. I'm not sure how I feel about that. And getting this thing out is even worse. This is something I saw a lot of complaints about, so I did kind of expect it though. But for this kind of price, you have to rotate that like that. It's pretty tricky. I have pretty strong hands, but if you don't, you're gonna have serious trouble. Now, how to clean this filter, I have no idea. Oh, unlock filter, here we go. Comfort Clean is what it's called. So unlock filter. You pull up like this. Give me a second to figure this out. All right, so I got the filter out, and oh my God, it is the worst nightmare. You have to grab this thing and force it clockwise as hard as you can. I thought I was gonna break it. Thankfully, it did come out. I don't know if you can wash this. They don't say in the instructions. I hope you can, and I hope it's not disposable, but they are unfortunately known for that. But see how hard, no, I didn't get it, but you have to do that. See how hard that is? There's red marks on my hands from getting this off. Just for that, I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this vacuum, because you have to clean the filter, obviously. Now you do this to clean it. I'm still trying to figure out how that works. It must just knock the dust back into the bin. But then there's this screen on the outside to block dust from going in it. So I don't know how that's supposed to work. I'll take that out and show you. See, there's this screen. So how's the dust supposed to come out? I thought it fell through here, but that's the inside, and this is where the motor is. So I can't figure this thing out. The dustbin design on this is very strange. But we got it apart. So here's the brush. Let's put it together. Whoops. Put the bin out and back on. Not even sure how you do that at this point. Oh yeah, wrong side. That helps. I think you just pull. There's no bin release on here, so I'm pretty sure you just, yeah. Oh no, you twist, here we go. You twist this thing down here to pop the bin off. I don't know why there's just not a little latch, but you do that and then the bin comes off. All right, we got it. So there's that. Here's this thing. And there's that. So here's your controls. Is this stuck? Does it not turn? Okay, there you go. So you have to, and how do you take this off once it's on? It's the only button I can find. You press this, that comes off. So this has to be the... My Lord. Why? That is too difficult. If your grandmother buys this, she's not going to like it. If I'm having trouble, a lot of people will. There we go. That wasn't too difficult. Let's see if it turns on. Does not, because it needs to be charged. Once you get it together, it's actually pretty nice, but once you get it together, so here's the charger. It does come with a wall mount right here, which I actually think is pretty interesting looking, but where's the accessories go? I mean, Dyson doesn't include enough, and there's only 2. Where am I supposed to put all of this? Now there's this thing. Actually, I didn't even, right, so I'm guessing that's on. Yeah, that's on. That was actually pretty easy. Now, let's see if it can fit this. Yeah, no way. Can it fit this? Yes, it can. All right, this is where the accessories go. Does this mount? Ah, there we go. That's what this is for. Okay, so it does have a place to mount accessories. That's good. I'm not going to shove that on there. I don't want to break something else. Well, not break, but I don't know. I don't want to be stuck with that on there. All right, so it is together now. So I'm going to try it out later tonight. Whew, man, that was a process. Now, the cool thing about this that they show is that you can use this, as you saw, as an upright, but with a few minutes of effort, you can change it into a stick vac. Now, it does not stand up on its own, so I'd probably actually keep it in the other mode. It's not too difficult to change modes. Again, when you first get it, the stuff is really stuck together and will not come apart easily until you've opened it the first time. Once you put it together, it's actually not that difficult. I'd keep it like this, but then to use it as a hand vac, you have to go through this whole process every time. You have to do that. Then you have to do this. Then you have to do this. Then that. Then that. Now you can use it as a hand vac. It's also too big as a hand vac. It's one of the biggest hand vacs I've ever seen. The handle's pretty comfortable, but that's pretty large for a hand vac. It's also extremely front heavy. See if you can use this on stairs. Yeah, you can. That's nice. So it's a little bit too top heavy when you're using it like this, because it does fall forward. So can you lean it against a wall? There's no rubber back here to keep it from sliding, so I would not lean it against a wall. Let's see how easy it is to tip over. Way too easy to tip over, and it does that too. Kind of need to rethink that one, guys, because this, you can see, it's very far forward. Look at the angle of that. It should lock like this, not like that. At least with some of the other cordless vacuums. Let's see if this, yeah, see? This is the Dyson Micro. There's a rubber pad back here, so it really doesn't want to slide as easily. So when you set it like this, it takes effort to knock it over. They need to add a rubber pad. Why there's not rubber here, it's just plastic. They need to put a rubber pad there to keep it from tipping over. And they need to put this like that rather than like this. That's just too top heavy. If you remove the attachments, yeah, it's still too front heavy. Maybe this goes on the, no, it definitely goes to the front. All right, so this is interesting. There's a few design changes I already see. One light tap on this falls forward, and this has to be mounted like down here, or you just can't put this on, or it's just gonna fall forwards too often. Maybe you lean it forward like this against the wall. Let's see how that would work. Yeah, I guess you're supposed, it's still slippery and there's no rubber pad, but I guess you could lean it forward. That's how I would lean it, because it's just gonna fall like that. So this is an interesting vacuum. I didn't show how to take the brush roll out. I forgot that. So I can actually see the button right here. So I'm guessing you just press like that, and it should pop out. I don't know what this is for then. Well, I'm not going to screw around with it because I don't know what this button's for, and I don't want to force anything too hard. I don't see a place for the brush roll to pop out though. So this button, I just don't know what this is for, and I already had to watch a help video to figure the bin out. I'm not doing that again. All right, so I'll figure out the brush roll another time. I hope you enjoyed this interesting and obnoxious unboxing, and I'll see you next time.